and welcome to Patti Knits and Spins. I'm Patti. You can find me on Ravelry as Pattisand. I have a group, Patti Knits and Spins Podcast, so please come and join me. And if you're on Instagram, you can find me as Pattisand631. Follow me, and I'll follow you. Today is January 17th, 2015. This is episode 52. And I'm not quite sure if I'm going to name these anymore because getting a name for these things is kind of complicated sometimes, especially when nothing jumps out at you right away. So, yeah. On today's show, I'll be talking to you a little bit about my week, my whips, foes. Let's see, what else do I have over here? I have a nap. I have spinning. I have purchases. The Alaska fun fact, and whatever else crosses my mind. So, sit back, relax, grab your beverage of choice, water, your craft of choice, and let's chat. My week this week. Well, I decided to bite the bullet and go back to Weight Watchers. So, I did, and even though this sounds bad, I'm very proud of myself that I had only gained 5 pounds since October 9th. So that was post-surgery, and actually I don't think I've gained really any weight all year. I've stayed relatively in that same range. I haven't gained a lot, I haven't lost a lot. So 2014 was kind of a bust for the weight. But actually it wasn't, because I could have gained a whole heck of a lot more. So, but I'm back on program and feeling good. I have worked out 2 days in a row. And the last time I worked out was August, because I was doing the zombie 5K training. And that was during the time where I was having severe pain, so I thought, well, maybe it's because I'm running and the running was hurting. So I stopped working out completely, because anytime I would do anything, it would hurt. Yeah, we know what was really causing the pain, but you don't know those things until you've gone through it all. So I have to say that there is no abdominal pain, but boy, my legs yell at me. But that's a good thing, right? That's a very good thing. Yesterday I had a friend come over and we sat for an hour and a half and spun, so that was a lot of fun, and chatted. I tried to meet up with her on Fridays, and Christmas time was kind of hard and we both weren't feeling it, so yesterday was the first time since, I think, November that we got together, or maybe early December, so it was really nice. I see her at the knitting group too, but we try to get together on Fridays because she doesn't work Fridays. So that was really fun. Yeah, I'm just hanging out here, stitching like a mad woman. If you follow me on Instagram, you've been seeing a lot of the January Garnet Fairy, and she's coming along really well. I'm so enjoying it. I'm really hoping to get this done. At the rate I'm going, it might be done by March, because I still have to, I'm deciding on the wings or not, because I'm kind of liking her without them, but it all depends on how it looks once I get everything done, if I want the wings on or not. And the weather's been really weird. It's still warm. Roads are really icy though. I guess it rained, and I haven't been able to go out to my parents' house because we have a highway, and then she lives on Badger Road, and Badger Road is notorious for having really bad roads because the trees are right next to the road. So when the sun comes out, it's hit and miss whether the sun melts the snow or not. So I have not been out there to see them for a while, and I feel bad about it, but I don't feel like putting my car in the ditch, and there's been a lot of people in the ditch. So, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. I think that's all I've got for you this week. So, now let's get on with the knitting, since that's what you're here for, right? Works in progress. I have a hoe. last time you saw these socks, they were right here. This tells me where I started the Fish Lips Kiss Heel. So that's what that marker is for. So these are my husband's birthday socks. I'm knitting these out of Cascade Eco Plus on a size 6, 4.0 millimeter. This one I did cast on 10 with Judy's Magic Cast On, went up to 48. I'm doing the Rye Sock by Tin Can Knits. Like I said before, the Fish Lips Kiss Heel. And then I'm just going up for almost the length of his foot, and then doing a 2x2 rip and the lace bind off. So it's got a lot of stretch. And I've already told him he can't wear these in his boots because they will felt. And he probably really can't wear them in his shoes either, but he's not listening to me, so he'll felt them, and then I won't have to make him another pair of worsted weight socks ever again. So I did cast on the second one. And like I said, his birthday is next Wednesday. I don't know if I'm going to make it. So in my finished objects, I have something else for him. So here is the second toe. And as you see, I have them on my signatures on a smaller card. I'm almost thinking this is the 32 inch, I think. But the socks and the ball, and it is color 0515. And it's, yeah, it could be that color. Yeah. Oh, and the experiment of last week of flipping the iPad around, I'm still looking at myself instead of looking at the camera, so I apologize. But I like being able to see what you guys see, so I think we're going to go that route from now on. This is living in my Fat Squirrel bag. Very nice. Big bags. I love her bags. And believe it or not, that's all I have on the needles right now. I did work on my sock blanket, but I won't show that until I've got the 10 squares. I have six squares now, 6 new squares, so I'm very, very happy with that. It's what I do like an hour before bed. I do 1 or 2 of those, and that's working out really well. Finished objects. Hey guys, did you notice something was missing? That's right. The loop bat that I was designing the shell is done. So here we go. As you, ta-da! I'm not sure what happened to the spine on this thing. It kind of went crazy on me, but I'm okay with that. And I went back on Ravelry and looked at the color, thinking that it was kaleidoscope eyes. No, it's Bermuda Triangle, and it still is the Merino Nylon Angelina, so it's still that, but it is gonna be hard. My wingspan, so that's really nice. This was 410 yards. I knit this on an 5 millimeter, and it's poofy and smooshy and sparkly and oh, just so much fun. And I've been wearing it like this inside my coat to keep me warm, and it's so big, let me see if I can get it to do it, that if I pull it out a little bit like that, it will go on my shoulders like that. But I don't know, I always feel like a cowboy in these when you do it this way, so I'm not sure. Ooh, it escaped. I'm not sure how I'm going to wear it, besides what I do in my coat is get it, you know, right up tight, and then zip my coat to about right here, and then just sits there and looks pretty. But I'm really, really, really happy with how it turned out. I'm trying to see if the colors are right. They're pretty close. Yeah. So I did end doing the garter on the bottom, and I do like how that anchored it. It seemed, I thought about doing the eyelet towards the end also, but I think that would have been too much. So I love loop bats. I love messing around and designing my own, even though it's not much of a design. It's still mine. I did it in the heart shape, so it goes like this instead of straight out at the top. And I like it. It's wonderful. So that's, yay, the first finished object. The second one was, I was seeing on Instagram and heard on other podcasts that the Bakery Bears OB1 Knitter was doing a knit along with the Bankhead hat. And you know what? I forgot to look to see who did the Bankhead hat. Let me look that up real quick. So he did the Bankhead hat, and which is really cool. It was really a great knit. It's free. And it's right here. I'm almost there. The Bankhead hat is by Susie Gourley, Gourlay. I knit mine on a US 8 5mm out of Malabrigo yarn twist in the liquid amber colorway. And ooh, yeah, that's pretty good. And it took almost the whole skein. So there, the twist is 150 yards. And this came out of stash and down. So Curly is doing a very nice job modeling it. I like the top. And I did end up using all of the yarn. Or, you know, I didn't have to shorten it in any way. And it fits him, which is really nice. I told him, try this on. He tried it on. I said, oh, that looks really nice on you. Happy birthday. Now give it back. He looked at me and went, I said, I have to show it to my people. I had to show you guys. So I would highly recommend this pattern for a guy beanie. Easy, easy. Once you get the pattern, you definitely don't need it afterwards. So check the Susie Gourley Bankhead hat. And that's what I have for finished objects. We're just rolling right through this, which is wonderful. I have a nap. I forgot to say that. I have a nap living in my fat squirrel bag. If you recall, I was going to do every pattern out of the Curls magazine, or Curls book, and I've decided to do the Caeseous, that's C-A-E-S-I-O-U-S, and this book is by Hunter Hammerson. There we go. That's the first one I was going to. It was supposed to start yesterday, but I was not feeling the starting of the knitting, so I thought I would wait. I am going to. This is it, guys. I know this yarn wants to be that pattern. So this is my Sheep to Shoe kit by Blue Moon Fiber Arts in the Bejeweled colorway. I have over 500 yards of a true 3-ply. So this is what this is going to be. And I think it's more like right in here. Like this is too bright and this is way too dark, but it's like right there is the true colors. Yeah. So I'm going to start that today, and I'm going to do it on my size 7, which is a 4.5mm. I've even got the needles, so I'm ready. And what I love about the Fat Squirrel bag is the book by Hunter Hammerson. It's right inside. So I hope you guys, someone will join me with this knit along, because I do want to knit all of them out of there, and I think that if I do that, there's 14 of them. I'm probably going to be giving them away as Christmas presents for the next year or two. Be pretty good. And I'll have all of that together. Christmas done. None of my family is... My mom and my grandma and my husband are very knit-worthy. My grandmother wears the socks I make all the time. My mom does, you know, she wears what she can when she goes out. She has a pair of the fingerless mitts that I made her. She loves them. And the cowl I made her, she loves. So I think if I make one of these for her, she'll love it and wear it. So everybody else says they like it, but I've never seen them wear it. So I don't know. But I have so much stuff that there are times where, yeah, I don't know if I want to knit for others, but I have too much stuff here, so yeah. I don't know. So that is all I have needle adjacent right now. That's it. Purchases. On my birthday, I need to pull this back up. I had a viewer send me a pattern for my birthday, which thank you very much. I outed you on Ravelry, and I'm really sorry if you're upset by that. I won't out you here because I don't know if that would you know, I should have asked you first if I could out you. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Let me go back here. Oh, dang it. Kindles, right? I got the I Heart Cardigans. Come on. Oh, it's over here. By Tanis Lavely or Lavelle. Okay. Darn it, I lost it again. Okay. Sorry, I should have had this all set up. I wasn't thinking. But I went to my local yarn store because I was going to, I need about 1,600 yards. So I have 1,300 of a hand spun up at the top. That is the BFL, the gray, and the brown. So I was going to, oh boy, I have some more of the gray I could spin. I just don't have any brown. Well, I went to get some more brown, and she didn't have any, which is sad. I'm trying to find a good picture. It has beautiful, oh, there we go. It has beautiful cables. I love me some cables. And they have, trying to bring that up. And I think that it would look really pretty in that mixture of the brown and the gray that I have. Oh, here we go. Oh, come on. It does not like to do, let me see. Nope. It does not like to do the ones without the color. It needs that. It needs that color because the white just washes out. But anyway, I was going to do it in those two colors. I have 300 yards of just the brown, or no, just the gray, already spun up there. So I was also thinking about how it's constructed. If the sleeves are knit separately, maybe I could do 300 yards in the sleeves and then just have different colored sleeves. But I think I'm going to wait until she has some brown. But anyway, let's roll this back. I got some abstract fiber. Isn't that beautiful? In the Vineyard colorway. This is 40 merino, 40 superwash merino, and 20 silk. It's beautiful. It's got that gray and the green. The green is a little bit darker because this is actually black and a green. And this is a really dark green. And then purples, and then like that burgundy color, so pretty. But it does remind me of a vineyard. So beautiful, beautiful. So this will be going on the wheel. And speaking of fiber, I went ahead and opted out of Into the World because I have 6 bumps. I did end up giving a bump to my friend yesterday so that she could enjoy some fiber by Chris. But then I signed up for a different fiber club. And I won't be getting any in February. It will be, no, I won't be getting any in January. I'll be getting it in February. So there'll be more fiber in February, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Spinning. I went ahead and got the second 2 ounces started. And here it is. And this is all I have left. That's it. Then I'll be done with this, and then I can ply it with the other bobbin. And this has been a lot of fun to spin. I am totally enjoying my Hansen. I love it so much. I think I'm going to spin this weekend and ply it maybe Monday or Tuesday so that I can get it all done and get the next thing on the wheel, which will, I'm debating on 2 or 3 different ones, but I'm really leaning towards the loop. The loop one I have is not a bullseye bump. It's one where she's got the color repeat so that you can do socks if you want. You can have striping socks or a striping hat or whatever. So that's going to be very interesting, and I can't wait to spin that up. And it is 5 ounces, so it all fit on one bobbin, and that's what I'm going to do, have it fit on one bobbin and go from there. So I'm going to be very, very, very happy with that. Alaska fun fact. And that one I had to look up. It shut down on me. Okay, I had to look that one up. It was a question about Alaska's industries. I do know manufacturing. I'm not sure. I mean, we have woodworkers, artisans, you know, all that kind of manufacturing. We don't have any big, huge manufacturing. The only thing we really manufacture is oil. So you take the, you know, the oil and gas. Wow, it completely died on me. There we go. Okay, let me, come on. Let me read the question here. Nothing like dead space, right? So Sharby, who is Sharon, asked, the one question I've always wondered is about how, oh, guess what? I completely blew this one. The one question I've always wondered about is how you cope with the lack of daylight in Alaska. Our island is notorious for the lack of sunshine and have always stocked up on vitamin D in the winter months. I can't imagine the shorter daylight hours at all. Is there anything special you do, or does it affect you at all? When I worked in a basement. So you would come in the morning and it's dark, and you'd leave at night and it's dark. That was when it affected me the most. We have those sunshine lights if people need them. Sam's carry them. You can go get those. The daylight or lack of doesn't bother me anymore after all these years. You deal with it. You just cope. You know, I don't have to have the light. In fact, my husband always complains that I don't have enough lights on in the house. For the most part, it's the TV and a light by my chair, and that's it. In the summertime, the curtains are always drawn open until nighttime, and then you close them up. In the wintertime, the drapes are always closed to keep out the cold, because that helps. Yeah. You just get used to it. You really do. And it's not that long. It really isn't that long. It's November is when it really starts getting dark, and now it's getting light again. And this year has been really strange because we haven't had a lot of snow or cloud cover, so it's brighter out. We've all went, why is it so bright? It shouldn't be this bright. This is wintertime in Alaska. It should be darker. And it's because there's no clouds in the skies. So, of course, nothing can block, can't block the sun. So we get a lot more, we've had a lot more sun this year. So that has been really nice. But the sun in the summertime is what's hard, because you will inevitably stay awake because the sun's out. And the sun's out, you have to stay awake. But, oh, I'm sorry about messing up the questions this week. That makes me feel really bad. So I will get back to that manufacturing industry as soon as I get to that question. So sorry about that. And Sharby, thank you very much for the question. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to ask. I'll try not to mess them up. But I hope that, Sharby, that answered your question. I don't take any special vitamins. I am taking a multivitamin. And yeah, you do get used to it. It's just like with you guys, you do get used to it. You get used to whatever whatever environment you're in, you get used to it eventually. But the summer times are hard because you do want to get as much sunlight and you want to stay out and do stuff as long as it's light. And it's really hard when you're a kid to go to sleep. But yeah, I think, guys, that's all I have for you this week. Just looking around here. Wow, we did well. So I hope you guys have a great week, and whatever you craft, I hope you craft it to your heart's content. Bye.